guys, welcome back here. My name is Jean. For today's video, I'm going to do my series called Add to Cart or Play It Smart. So this is basically a will I buy it video where I go through new releases and I try to decide and justify or be critical on the new releases. For this video, I can just focus on the local market because we have a lot of things to cover and talk about. It's exciting for me to not talk about international brands and just focus on local brands. First one is the Strokes Beauty Labs Crush Blush Tinted Cheek Balm and Face Flash Illuminating Balm, or it's called the Chic Cheek Collection. So it says here, these products has an instant wash of color and glow that melts into skin with a non-sticky, lightweight, blendable, and buildable cream formula. So it says here that the formula is infused with aloe vera extract, sweet almond oil, and coconut oil to nourish and condition and moisturize skin. They released 5 shades for their blush and also 5 shades for their highlighters, which I think is a good collection to have. Like, it's a decent amount and I'm sure a lot of people will find the perfect blush for them here. So the 5 shades for the blush are Risk, which is a dark berry, Fatal, which is a purple mauve, Demure, which is a coral peach, Darling, True Pink, Rebel, it's a terracotta. And for the face highlighters, there's Gold Rush, which is a soft golden pearl that reflects yellow. Pearlescent Pink, it's a soft white with pink reflect. Copper Sunset is a warm copper with bronze reflect. Sparkling Champagne, which is a soft white pearl with bronze effect, reflect. Invisible Glow, just a glossy balm, and both retail for $378 each, which I think is a very reasonable price. Nung nakita ko siya kila Cara, dun sa mga napadalhan ng PR, it seems kind of small, which I don't mind. I like products when they're a little bit more compact para easier to bring, easier to store. Definitely on the small side siya. At first, I was very excited about it. I was actually hoping na baka I might get PR. I was really eyeing on the shade Fatal, which is like a purple mauve, just because it is such a unique shade. I don't think it's that wearable compared to like the pinks, the burnt terracotta, which provides more realistic blush effect on the face. Like what I've seen on Instagram, it's the beauty community's pick just because it's something new. When I checked this on Shopee, actually Fatal, wala masyadong bumili. Like the shade Darling and Rebel, I think yun yung may mas mataas na sales. It makes sense because not a lot of people are adventurous enough to go for that Fatal shade, which is like a purple mauve. Well, I'm not that adventurous. I'm more still on the wearable side. As someone who's like more on the wearable side, I still want to try that. But the thing that really made me not buy it, because it was already in my Shopee cart, was the coconut oil. Like, coconut oil breaks me out. Like, it just really clogs my pores. I can just imagine if I put this on my cheeks, and my cheeks pa naman, dyan yung problem area ko when it comes to like hormonal acne. I was just imagining, okay, if I try to review it at least, then once lang ako magbe-break out or not at all unless I use it continuously, and then dun lang ako magbe-break out. But I'm at the point where I really just don't want to risk it, especially that my skin is healing still from the acne. It's really not for me. I still have this craving for that lavender or purplish kind of blush. And I found an alternative from rom&and. They have this hanbok blush and it's such a beautiful lavender shade. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to buy it because it might be too light that it barely shows up on my skin. I'm still thinking about it because I definitely am craving for that like unique blush shade. And I feel like with my skin tone, feeling ko babagay naman. I'll never know until I try it, so I'm willing to take that risk. But this collection is so beautiful. Like the promo shots, it's so chic, it's so clean, it's so modern. It's like a brand that you can trust. That's what I'm getting from the overall branding and stuff like that. The descriptions that they have for their caption on Instagram for their products, okay siya. Kasi napapansin ko minsan like with product descriptions or like Instagram captions of the brands, parang minsan masyado na siyang flowery for me that it's making me think like, talaga ba? Like, is it really going to do that? Like, masyado na maraming claims. As a consumer, I'm not trying to look for one product that can solve all my needs in a makeup product. For me, as long as what you're trying to say on Instagram or on your Shopee page is a good description for what you're offering, I think that's really what consumers want from a brand, instead of like saying all these claims tapos when you get it, it's like underwhelming. I don't think that it's like serving the brand. And I think Strokes Beauty really hits it right in terms of like their branding and the way they describe their products and yeah, stuff like that. So it's a beautiful collection. I am not into it just because I'm also over the cream blush face. I'm more into like matte or like powder blushes are my thing right now. And so yeah, so it's definitely a play it smart for me. I really feel like I'm playing it smart this time because it's like for my skin. Like, I don't want my skin to break out, and I think that is playing it smart. But if you want a review, Cara did a review, and it's, of course, as usual, it's an informative review. So definitely check her out. Okay, next release is from Detail Cosmetics, and they released water tints. I was supposed to get this as PR. They asked me, this was like 2 months ago, I think. They asked me if they could send me like a water tint collection, and I said yes, but maybe they changed their mind just because I'm not really posting that much on Instagram or that active. So anyway, they have 7 lip and cheek tint shades inspired by the muted colors of dried fruit that are curated to suit most Filipino skin tones. And it's a water gel hybrid with rose water for hydration. It's supposed to be buildable, easy to blend, and mask resistant. They have Golden Hour, which is a warm dried fig, Crush, which is a rosebud pink, Sunkissed, a blood orange, Chili, a true chili red, Blood, deep cherry red, Wine is a deep berry, and Boy Beat is like a cool cold brew. And that kind of makes me laugh when I got to the cold brew or the Boy Beat part, because now when I was writing like the products, I was like, okay, Boy Beat, cool cold brew. But that's not a dried fruit, which is what the collection is inspired by. And so I was like, okay, may konting hindi siya masyadong aligned through and through in terms of like, you know, having an inspiration for a collection. Medyo siguro na ubusan na sila ng description or like dried fruit. Yeah, Boy Beat. Natawa lang ako. It's just like one of those things that caught my eye. It's not a big deal. It's just that, uy, bakit ganon? You know what I mean? So it is $149 each and $999 for the entire gift set. I wanted to try this just because I know that even if I am kind of like a lip tint, gel tint snob, I like the Happy Skin Kiss and Bloom glossy tint. Like that, I thoroughly enjoyed. That's why when they said that they were gonna send this to me, I was like, oh, why not? You know, I'm into gel tints recently. From what I'm seeing online, I mean, the shades are beautiful. I feel like it's nothing new. It's just, you know, it's a gel tint, and the shade variation is definitely a lot. You can choose your preferred shade for the lip tint. It's not that Mertiolate shade anymore, you know. There's a lot of shades now for lip tints. But if I am to really spend my money on it, I'd say that I can just play it smart, because although it's very affordable, if I were to buy one shade, it would definitely be Boy Beat and like Blood, like something like that, you know, something deep, something that's more bitten look, because I like that kind of look. I don't like lip tints that are like drying, and I'm kind of afraid that it might be a little bit drying because it only has rose water for hydration, and I'm really not sure if rose water is like the most hydrating ingredient. From what I've seen on Instagram, when people are swatching it, I mean, it looks beautiful. It looks like an effective lip tint that flatters morena skin tone or even fair skin tone just because they have a variety of shades. But for me, it's definitely a Play It Smart because I'm not that adventurous with lip tints. I like what I have right now and I'm definitely sticking to that. Next one is from BLK. I feel like the airy collection is never going to stop. Like, they just keep releasing and building this collection. And I guess it's a good collection. Like, everyone wants that, like, very lightweight, very, like, barely there kind of skincare or makeup. And that's what they're trying to give us right now. So it is their Airy Sunscreen SPF 50 UVA/UVB PA+++. And it has two formulas and finish, I guess. One is in tinted, one is in sheer. This sunscreen is formulated with zinc oxide to soothe skin, minimize inflammation, and improve skin healing. It says here that it is ultra breathable, lightweight, and moisturizing. The sheer one is retailed for $449 and the tinted one is for $499. But this $99, I think nag-sale sila kahit papano. BLK is one of those brands that I was talking about earlier na they're very generous when it comes to like product description or Instagram caption. It's okay, you know, it's fine. It's kind of like poetry, I guess. As a consumer, I was very confused. Like, I was trying to look for the finish of the tinted and sheer, and they just don't give you the full information with the release also. Like, when they're trying to release new products, there's the teaser and then they don't provide the whole information. And so I had a hard time trying to find more information about the finishes of these two. The sheer one is supposed to be more moisturizing and the tinted one is supposed to be more matte. This is one of those things na parang ako, just know your product. Because it says here, suits all skin types and skin tone, which is objectively, it's not right. It's very ironic for what you say the product is and then you describe it like this. Like, the tinted one is definitely not for all skin tone. Like, they only released one shade. They're saying that it's for all skin tones. Like, that is just a straight up lie, and I don't think they're trying to lie maliciously. They're giving the product so much value na parang, oh, pwede to sa lahat. Pero in reality, like, I saw Tony Sia's new makeup try-on and she liked the sheer one. I saw na it looked very moisturizing on her. And then the tinted sunscreen, it's just not her shade. You know what I mean? So it's obviously not for all skin tones. But anyway, BLK is kind of confusing me at this point because they're able to provide 5 shades for their tinted bases. But for this one, they're only able to provide 1 shade, which is maybe wala masyadong budget for, you know, their skincare makeup line. But that's just funny to me. Again, I'm being nitpicky, but at the end of the day, if you want to buy it, go ahead. So it's also fragrance-free, oil-free, and non-comedogenic. And I think this is what I really like about BLK is their formula is very similar to Happy Skin, where they really try to release products that are good for the skin, not going to clog the skin. And I really do appreciate that because now that, you know, I have more of a sensitive skin, I really try to be careful on what I buy. I make sure that it's not gonna clog my pores and stuff like that. So I appreciate that. Wait. I found myself adding the tinted one to my cart when it was like September 7 or September 6. I saw na parang they were going on sale for like $449, which is like what, 30 pesos off? I'm not sure, but okay lang, pwede na, 30 pesos plus free shipping, okay lang. But I deleted it, I think earlier or yesterday, just because I'm really trying to be minimal in terms of like my sunscreen. I try to really just use the sunscreen that I have right now because I find that pag nagpapalit ako lagi ng sunscreen, that's when my skin goes haywire. I just find it very difficult for me to find a good sunscreen that won't clog my pores. And I finally found my favorite sunscreen, and I really promised myself that I won't try to explore more just because I don't think my skin appreciates new sunscreen every now and then. And so, because I don't think I'd be using this for like a makeup base. Although maybe I would, but at the same time, just I'm uncomfortable with the fact that it's just one shade. Like, I am very unsure if it's going to be my shade. And so I don't want this to go to waste if ever it's not my shade. And so I deleted it. I am playing it smart. So I'm not gonna buy it. So ayun, I'm proud of myself because I was able to like step back and really try to align my skincare goals to my budget goals to my YouTube channel goals to my IG goals. Like, there's just a lot of things that I'm trying to consider right now, and I'm happy that I'm not gonna buy it. Okay, this is a very exciting one. This is the Hyper Gleam Chromium Liquid Pigment, and it is called their Moonshine Multichrome Pigments. Like, this release makes me very happy because it's full of happy colors. It's multi-chrome. It's so pleasing to the eyes. Like, whenever I would see people post looks using these multi-chrome pigments, like, it just makes me happy. It makes me want to buy it. So let me just read the description before we go into like trying to be, I don't know, talk about it, I guess. It's a high-impact pigment that shifts color in different angle. It lasts all day. Minimal to no cracking, creasing, or fading. It's a buildable formula that can go from iridescent and sheen to bold and vibrant. These pigments come in 5 shades. They have polka, tango, waltz, samba, and mambo. And I couldn't find shade description in their Instagram and on their Shopee page. I'm going to flash it here somewhere, and I'm sure you're going to understand why I'm like so happy with this release. Like, it's just like, it's something new again in the local industry, in the local market. But the thing that's like mainly stopping me from buying this is the price. Like, for one piece, it's 999 pesos, which is like 10 more pesos, and it's like 1K each. 2 pieces is 895 each, which is not a lot of discount. And then 3 pieces is 663 each, which is, I feel like, the best deal you could get from this collection, unless you have a lot of budget to splurge on these pigments. But for me, it has stayed in my Shopee cart ever since it got released. I could not check it out because it doubles the total amount that I have to pay. Like, I have other makeup products that I have been eyeing on and want to try, and whenever I would add this to like my total, like, it doubles up everything, and it's so expensive. You know, 3 pieces, 663 each. That one I can justify. I don't think I'm going to get like three shades. May kihati na lang ako. I think someone is already game to make hate with me. Like, I think she's going to buy 2 shades and I'm just going to buy like the shade Mambo. But polka, ang ganda ng polka is such a beautiful shade also. It's like a gold, and then my pink shift, and then my green shift. Like, maybe, but I'm sticking to Mambo because I really don't do a lot of colorful makeup. But who knows? Maybe if I'm there na trying to buy it, then bigla akong, you know, mag-impulsive buy just because I keep on seeing looks on Instagram and it just really makes me want to buy it. But at this point, you know, I am done with just, you know, buying products so that I can post it on Instagram and review it. Like, I'm done with that kasi medyo magastos yung ganong lifestyle. I feel like I might just stick to the shade Mambo because it's such a beautiful shade. Like, it's blue, it's purple, it's what else? I don't know what else. It's green, I'm not sure. But it's such a beautiful combination of color, and I really do love that purple and blue combination. It's like the sky, and I love the sky. Like, Look at that. Yeah, I think that it's definitely a lot of money, but I heard I heard na it takes a lot of money to produce these pigments. Like it's expensive. It's not like your regular lip tint. It's really like the formula is unique and you can tell from the swatches. From what I've seen, how you use it is a little bit finicky, so you really have to go to their Instagram page or reviews to find out how to use it, especially if medyo beginner ka pa lang. Also, that way you can figure it out if it's for you, if you're willing to work with the product. Kasi sometimes I'm willing to work with products, but if it takes too much effort to make it work, sometimes I'm just like, nah, I don't have time for that. But for this one, I feel like worth it for me because it's such a beautiful outcome. And I cannot wait to buy this for 663. I think I'm kind of playing it smart in that way. So it's still an add to cart, I guess. Definitely add to cart. It's the first, I just really want to have it. I want to have the first pigment, chromium pigment in the Philippines. I want to be a part of that. It's the makeup lover in me. It's getting hot. Ang init ng suot ko. Magbukas tayo ng botones sa baba. Okay, next one. Vice Cosmetics released their Matte for All Flexi Matte lipsticks. They are designed for maximum comfort, which I love. Infused with plant-based ingredient called Meadow Foam Seed Oil. I think I've heard of that before, but it's not like a really famous or popular skincare ingredient. Flexi Mattes are comfy, pigmented, long-wearing, and the collection has 8 shades that are wearable. I love the shade names. I Love You So Matte, Alamat ng Lip Tube. I cannot take myself seriously right now. Again, I Love You So Matte, Alamat ng Lip Chuk, Agimat, Salamat, Mataray, Sumat Cum Laude, I Miss You So Much, and Thank You So Much. Like, it's so fun. For me, it's also very nostalgic when I was like in college and I had like my gay friends before. Dati sobrang sobrang versed ako when it comes to gay lingo. Like, sobrang nakakasabay talaga ako. And it was my lingo at a certain point in my life. So this retails for 245 pesos. And I actually added to cart 2 shades. Actually, the first shade that I added to my cart was the shade, I think, Agimat, because I feel like that shade is the more pinky brown shade. But when I saw reviews and swatches, di ko na nagustuhan kasi parang mas naglilin siya more towards brown, and I'm trying to balance out my collection into like browns and then like true pinks. And so ayoko muna ng ganon. And so what I have in my cart, and I feel like I'm going to check it out, is the shade Mataray. I saw Miss Bea's lip swatch on YouTube, and ang ganda ng Mataray. Like, I know she loves her reds, and I also love my reds. And wala man tayong fall dito sa Pilipinas, pero nakiki-fall ako minsan in terms of like wearing deep reds or deep burgundy shades. Actually, 245 for Vice Cosmetics. Medyo mataas siya, ha. 199 makes sense, or even like 210 makes sense. Pero 250 is like medyo mataas siya for Vice Cosmetics for me. Ewan ko. Or maybe I don't know, out of touch. But the shade Mataray is such a beautiful, deep red. Para siyang para siyang Dragon Girl ng NARS. Diva-ish ng MAC. Diva plus Ruby Woo. Yung mga ganun talaga yung mga shade na gusto ko. Yung sobrang in-your-face red. Like, I love that shade. So, definitely add to cart, pero 1 shade lang. And to be honest, this is the kind of lip collection that just pick 1 or 2. Kasi I don't think you need to buy all of the shades because they are so close to each other that if you buy the entire collection, like, I don't see the point. So, maybe pick 1 or 2 shades. That makes sense to me. Hopefully, it does to you also. Makakatipid ka pa. Next one is Squad Cosmetics Eyebrows on Fleek. It is a brow soap and a pomade. They have two shades. They have walnut, which is a deeper brown shade with cool undertone. And they also have almond, which is a warm shade for lighter hair. So it says here that it has vitamin E, paraben-free, sulfate-free. Ito na naman. Medyo naano talaga ako kapag inconsistent yung captions on Instagram and inconsistent yung descriptions on different pages or different e-commerce. I think nakuha ko tong first description sa IG page nila. But this one, it says here, almond is a coffee brown. And when I think of coffee brown, it's more of like a neutral brown, in my opinion. Parang, I don't know, it just makes sense to me. Maybe ako yung mali. But anyway. And then walnut is a mahogany brown. Mahogany brown for me is like more warm, right? I don't know if I'm making this up. Pero sana inano na lang nila, ni-reiterate na lang nila yung deeper brown shade with cool undertone. Pero iniba nila yung description sa isa, I think sa Shopee ko to nakuha. But yeah, medyo confusing lang. If you're a consumer, I mean, I'm a consumer, I got confused. Like, it would definitely not help me choose. So anyway, it's 149 pesos each, which is very affordable. Squad Cosmetics is really affordable, and for me, hits and misses yung products nila that I tried. At least, I'm not really interested. I've never been into that brow soap look just because it doesn't look good on me. Mukha akong nagulat. Like, ayoko lang. It's just not my style. And then the pomade, I never use pomade. I feel like it's too harsh for me. I'm sure you can make it lighter, but it's not my preference when it comes to doing my brows. But I saw Gel de Los Santos review, and she used the shade, I think walnut, for like freckles, and ang ganda. Actually, ang ganda. I liked how she used that shade for her freckles kasi ang ganda tignan. Like, when she did that, it almost made me want to buy it just for that freckle effect. But since I'm trying to play it smart, I won't buy this. Like, if I really want freckles, I have a lot of products here that can give me that effect. They also released a new collection, which is the Squad's Melon Collection. So this collection has melon wipes. It removes excess dirt and makeup. It's formulated with hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and ceramides. Another product from the collection is the Melon Mist. It keeps the skin feeling fresh all day. Used before and after applying makeup. So it's like a primer and then a refresher or like a finishing spray. And then Melon Lip Oil is a lip oil infused with sunflower oil, vitamin E, and jojoba oil. That one sounds really good to me. I love anything with jojoba oil. I have not decided yet, since this is like one of the newest release here. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it, but if ever I want to buy something from this collection, it will definitely be the Melon Lip Oil. Now that I really think about it, I don't use my lip oils as much as a lip nourishing treatment. Like, I probably need to bring down some of my lip oils because I brought them all up here. But I should definitely bring them down so before I sleep, I can just nourish my lips. But let me do that first, and then let me decide if, I can justify it. If I am able to use it every night, then I'll maybe try the melon lip oil because I love the scent of melon. Like, I love melon in general. I love the scent. I love melon drink. I love melon, like the fruit itself. I love melons. Sarap niya. Since kaka-release lang, hindi ko pa nakita yung price niya. Like, I tried looking sa Shopee. Wala pa dun yung collection. And sa Instagram, they were not posting the prices. But if na-post na nila by the time this video goes up, then I'll definitely put it here. It's a collection that speaks to me because of the melon thing. Actually, medyo consistent din talaga yung Squad in terms of like releasing something new every I don't know, 3 months or every 2 months. I don't know. Napansin ko lang, but maybe it just really depends. Okay, next one is Izzy & Co. So you guys know I love the brand Izzy & Co. Like, my collection, I always use Izzy & Co products. It's not like because I have a good relationship with the people who are working there. It's just that their product works really well for the price. for the quality, para siyang strokes for me. So, anyway. So, Izzy & Co. came out with the Brow Pencil Pro, which is a fine tip retractable brow pencil to help fill and create precise feather-like strokes. And they also have the new Precision Brow Pen. It is a detailing pen with a brush tip that fills in sparse areas with fine hair-like strokes. What I appreciate about Izzy & Co. is that they asked me if I want to try their products or not, or at least for this one, because they were like, hey girl, hey girl, do you want to try our new collection, and if you want to try, we'll send it. Like, I appreciate that I have a choice to say yes or no. It's not like I want to try every release there is. Like, for me, it can also get overwhelming getting a lot of PR. And so I'm actually very happy where I stand right now. Yeah, anyway. So I am going to do a review on that just because I am also very curious with their brow products. If the description fits the product, I think I'd be very happy that I am going to review it. Especially the detailing pen, because the one from Strokes Beauty there, the microblade pen, that one is too pigmented for me. It's like, it really makes my brows like not that soft anymore. You know, I like this kind of brows na parang on the soft side lang siya, filled in, pero walang masyadong harsh structure. And so I wonder if I can still make it natural using these products. So ayun, actually what I love most about the release, or like what I really appreciated with the release when I saw the Instagram caption, was they have 4 shades, and that's really a good amount of shades for brow products, like especially here in the Philippines. Like yung mga Pinoy, either black hair or like yung may kulay na ashy or like medyo warm. And I feel like yung napili na lang shades will go well with a lot of people here in the Philippines. So both come in warm brown, taupe brown, ash brown, and ash. Like, I feel like that is a great shade range for eyebrows. The Brow Precision Pen is $299 and the Brow Pencil Pro is $249. And they also have bundles that you can buy. Actually, that's really not that bad. The pricing is, I think, honestly, for the quality that you're getting from Izzy & Co. and the price, I think they're really able to make it very reasonable. And I feel like they really try to make it reasonable for the consumers. And I feel that. I feel it. Yeah, I'm going to review it. So I hope you can check it out if you're interested. But I feel like if they weren't going to send me this product, I feel like I'd try to add to cart the detailing pen with a brush tip in the shade taupe brown, because like as you can see, very light talaga ako on my brows. And so yeah, and not bad for $299. I feel like yung Strokes Beauty is, not sure, medyo mas expensive sila, but that one also makes a lot of sense. It's good quality, it's made with love. So yeah, let's move on now. Another one from Detail Cosmetics is their new Jelly Lips. They have a lip care and a lip plumper. So it's a nourishing blend of macadamia oil. So the gift set is $499, but if you want to buy just one, it's $199 each. And it's very interesting for me, this kind of lip care, lip plumper. If anything, I would want to try the lip plumper because wala akong nakitang difference of ingredients between the two. Like, yung lip care, ano yung difference niya with the lip plumper? And by the name itself, it should have this like plumping effect. Maybe mas thicker yung formula to make the lips look a little bit like thicker, you know what I mean? But I'm very curious. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually buy it because I'm not that interested. But what really got to me was the hydrates lips while coating the lip with a jelly fit shine. I feel like that is also the perfect description for the Hyper Gleam's lip glosses, na para siyang may thin film of jelly coat on your lips, and it's just like the most amazing feeling on the lips. especially the shade Candy Apple because that's like my favorite shade. So if I see reviews and if the reviews are good, maybe I'll try to check it out. Next one is, I think this is the last one. Next one is from Happy Skin. It is their skincare boosters called the Hydration Series. Shock, sana naka-focus. Nag-shut down yung camera ko tapos tumatakbo na si Kian so wala magpo-focus ang camera. Pero if hindi siya in focus, I'm sorry for the sudden lower quality. Pero like, I wanna finish it na. So, kasi nawawala na tayo ng ilaw. Ayun nga, my skin doesn't respond to hyaluronic acid, but this one seems like a dream for those who really are suffering with dry skin, which is, I feel like a lot of people recently, because of maskne, I feel like most people I follow on Instagram are having skin problems ever since the pandemic. Yeah, so you're not alone. I'm not alone. We're all in this together. So if you're interested in that, check it out. But for me, it's a no for me, the serum. Okay, another one, the next product of the booster of the hydration series from Happy Skin, Hyaluronic plus B3 Boost Brightening Eye Cream. So this is a brightening eye cream that packs multiple benefits into one intensely nourishing, deeply moisturizing formula. It's also formulated with hyaluronic acid, peptides for collagen and elastin production, and niacinamide. It retails for $799, and if you try to get both of the products, it's $1,499. This saves you like 199 pesos, which is pwede na. They sell this on Beauty MNL, which I feel like I love Beauty MNL's service, to be honest. And when I see products that are releasing through Beauty MNL, I'm just so happy because that means a lot of people will get the product right away. Like after the release or something like that, they can try the product right away. And as a content creator, that's a pretty good setup. So this one, I added it to my cart on Beauty MNL because I love peptides. My skin likes it. It's true, the collagen and elastin production, whenever I use those kinds of ingredients, I feel like mas plump yung skin ko, and it's not the hydration kind of plump. It's just like that healthy kind of plump. You know what I mean? Hopefully you know what I mean. But yeah, I like peptides. It's $799, which is a lot of money for an eye cream. But I was also looking into L'Oreal's eye cream, yung may retinol ba yun? I watched Reg Alfonso's, I think, recent favorites. And that eye cream is like one of her favorites for skincare. Like she said that it's really good for like under the eyes and also for laugh lines. And ever since that, I can't stop thinking about it, that I might need eye cream because I'm also getting really dry under my eyes. But it's definitely sounding so nice right now for my eyes. And yeah, I'm unsure. I know it's a lot of money, so maybe not anytime soon. But if it goes on sale, then there's a good chance that I will buy it. We're done. Diba? That's a lot of local releases recently. And I don't know, I think it's pretty exciting. Although it's hard to keep up, but it's not like I want to buy... Oh my gosh, what is that? Is that a lizard? Yeah, so I got distracted. So yeah, so it's super exciting to see these releases, to like talk about it with you guys. It's also nice to see what our local industry can offer at this point. And at this point, they're really stepping up their game. They're stepping up their product releases. It's more modern now. And yeah, I'm just so excited for the local market industry. There's a lot of options now. And my collection is growing bigger and bigger, and they contain a lot of local product, which makes my heart so happy because one of my goals here on my channel is to explore more local makeup products and to really find the good ones out there, because I know they're out there. And it is coming to fruition right now for my collection, and so I'm just really happy. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, just give me your opinions. I love hearing your opinions. It lets me get to know you guys, yeah, in a consumer kind of way, and that's still a good information to get from you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing okay and your loved ones. And yeah, and so I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!